Korean husband.
Hey guys, I'm Nicola.
I'm Hugh.
And this is Seoul Life, and it is a look back at our week, but I think it's been 3 weeks. Yeah, we've been really busy.
So busy.
Really busy, and the world has been an uncertain place these past few weeks. So we've been very up and down. We've had some good days, we've had some very bad days. Things in Korea aren't great either. So you can see our previous video about the protests that have been going on in Korea. There's also a big YouTube glitch at the moment where when YouTubers upload a video, you lose sometimes hundreds of subscribers. Like the YouTube algorithm has changed, but they've also got a lot of glitches as well. So make sure that you don't accidentally get unsubscribed to our channel. And also thumbing our videos up actually really helps. We didn't usually ask that before, but now that seems to be important. So please
subscribe and like this
the video. So I've been doing some filming with YTN, which is a Korean TV network here. And so I had a bunch of filming days with them, and it's like 12 hours filming for about 3 minutes of video, and that's for international YTN. So if you get that network around the world, you may see me in some short little clips.
And I think Seoul City will use that videos for promote place in Seoul.
Yeah, so don't be surprised if you see me pop up somewhere. I'm filming stuff with YTN today, and the next scene I just have to sit down and drink tea. Most of the shoot is just me walking around, so we're in Insadong at the moment. So, right, my next shot, I have to sit down and drink some tea. Okay, what are you gonna eat?
So I'm going to eat dong,
That means poop. You're gonna eat poop.
poop bread.
Poop bread, okay. Okay, show me your poop.
Okay. Has eyes.
It's the happy poop. Happy poop.
Should I poop?
No. Wait, do it again. Oh, gross, you pooped.
Yeah, you eat.
No,
you eat.
no.
This is my poop.
No. This is all you care about. You keep asking, are we gonna eat? Are we gonna eat? It's afternoon, still filming with YTN. We're going over to this location now. We're just in Insadong looking for somewhere to eat, and then at this restaurant here. Doggy! Hi!
And while Nicola was filming, I was just waiting. Because
All
I
day.
wasn't an important person. I was just, you know,
You were like my assistant, like my
manager,
PA
or something.
Some days are really cold, so you're just sitting around in the cold.
Filming is not easy, really. Like even just waiting is so much,
Effort.
effort. Yeah.
I think that's something people don't understand about filming is like actually filming and being on for camera, it takes a lot of your energy, but then actually waiting around sucks your energy as well. So filming is very tiring, but I don't want to complain too much because some days our film crew had only had 2 hours sleep beforehand. So they were working a lot harder than I was.
But they were very nice, the best people I work with.
Yeah, definitely. You swearing, and I come out, what is this? You dropped so much kimchi on your foot.
I'll eat it.
You can't eat that, baby.
I'll put it for you.
No, no.
Oh no!
Kimchi. You're in your underwear, so I can't show you either. So our friend Sarah from Seoul Sadang, who's changing her YouTube name,
Hoju Sara.
which means Australian Sarah.
Yeah.
She's been in Korea. She's still in Korea at the moment, and she stayed with us for a little while. So that has been really fun to have her in Korea. She's one of my best friends now. So yeah, Aussie girls. What happened?
I walked into 2 wrong buildings. And not only that, I walked up all the flights of stairs because you and Nicola live on the top
We live on the
floor.
top. Poor Sarah's staying with us, and then she went in the wrong buildings.
You know what? It's a workout.
Exercise.
Doesn't feel very great now. But... Oh, I'm sweating.
So a question from Creative Equality says, do you find yourself speaking differently to people or acting differently in different countries, Korea versus Australia, besides language change? Okay, so obviously I still speak a lot of English in Korea because there's still so many English speakers and we see a lot of foreigners as well. I definitely adjust my Australian English. When I'm in Australia, I will say more slang or more of an Australian accent. But in Korea, I'm talking to usually not Australians at all, and then also Koreans where of course English is a second language. So I'm always adjusting how I will say things. I'll often use the American words for things because people understand that more, and I'm trying to slow down my English and I'm trying to speak more clearly.
I don't really find that you use many Australian accent.
I feel like I've lost so much of my Australian words and accent being in Korea. And I was actually thinking about this the other day, by the time I'm 50 or something, what is my accent going to be if I'm not spending that much time in Australia? Because people have definitely been picking out that I'm losing my accent, whereas Sarah still has a strong Australian accent.
Very strong.
So at a YouTube event recently, people were like, why are your accents different? And not only do we have a little bit of a regional difference, but I am losing my Australian accent a bit. So I need to go back to Australia and get it. And then of course in Korea, you're using different mannerisms with people. So in Korea, I'm very switched on to, I should be bowing, I should be accepting things with two hands, all that type of thing. Okay, so what about Koreans in Korea and Koreans in Australia? Do you use the same manners all the time, or do you feel different in Australia?
I think I feel a little bit different in Australia. And in Korea, if you go outside, everybody is Korean, most of people, right?
Yeah.
And in Australia, I see many Koreans, but not everybody is Koreans.
Yeah, and also Koreans in Australia, there's a variation of how much they take on Australian culture. There's some Koreans that live in a Korean community, still very, very Korean, and you go into their house and you feel like I need to be doing everything in a Korean way. And then you meet people who are half and half and it's a little bit more relaxed, and then you meet people who have very much adopted Australian mannerisms.
Yeah, and as Korean, of course Korea is more comfortable for me. I just do what I know is okay because it's my culture. But in Australia, even though I see many Koreans, I need to think about if they know what I'm talking about.
I think that's the thing. Australians, you can relax a little bit more because you're like, I don't need to worry about these things with Australians, or I need to worry about this thing. But with Koreans in Australia, you actually don't know what they're expecting from you. That can be a bit more tricky.
Because different visa and different working and different environment.
Yeah, I think Korea can actually be a little bit more comfortable because there is a set way of acting, and most of our foreigner friends adopt those things as well.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes in a more multicultural country like Australia, you have to gauge the situation first.
You don't know what they expect. So, but sometimes when, especially I get a little bit tipsy or drunk, I try to say more Australian way. How's it going, mate? Can I have some beer?
So if you didn't know, I have another channel called Nicholalala where some more vlogging stuff goes on there, and that channel also relates to the webtoon as well, so I'll be answering more questions about the webtoon over there. But if you're just curious to see some more of our day-to-day stuff, I have a series over there called Snapshot of My Day, which are just very short videos showing what happened in our day, like this one. Queen asks, is it easy to move from Australia to Korea, and what do you need to consider before making the move? How can I obtain a decent paying job? This is a hard question, right?
Decent pay job.
Yeah, like
English teacher.
That's the thing that a lot of people end up doing, because I think the only way to move to Korea and be doing something that is not English teaching is firstly you marry a Korean, or secondly you need to be a specialist in your field and you need to sort of have a company like do your visa for you. Like actually obtaining visas for Korea that are not English teaching ones can be really difficult.
And also you need to be fluent and in Korean as well.
Yeah.
If you want to work for a Korean company.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some other people who are working as specialists in another field, but it's not like if you take the percentage, it's not a lot.
Yeah. Some people make the transition where they come as an English teacher, but their long-term plan is to do something else, and then they use that time in Korea to learn how to speak Korean really well and get the contacts to then obtain a visa to do something else. So that is one way people do it. We do know people that, you know, they came to Korea because a company brought them over and that type of thing, but that's such a small percentage compared to actually like English teaching in Korea.
Yeah, and not all English teacher all like their job.
No.
They're just doing it because it's
the only way.
And then they can extend their visa. And they are also doing other stuff like you know, the like media stuff as well.
Yeah. Some people do the sneaky tourist visa back and forth, where you have 3 months. You have 3 months on a tourist visa. You work for cash in hand. This is illegal. We're not saying to do this. And then they'll go over to Japan, come back, renew their visa, and they do that.
But that's what Koreans do in Australia as well. A lot of people they do it.
True. I think for a lot of countries, people are doing that. Yeah.
So but it's illegal. You shouldn't know that. It's
we
illegal.
are not telling you to do that. We're just saying what other people do. So it is something that I think Korea needs to actually have more options for foreigners, because there's a lot of foreigners that want to come to Korea and they don't necessarily want to be an English teacher. And Korea is becoming more multicultural.
Yes.
So I think there needs to be sort of some relaxed rules so more people can come to Korea like that. And talking about multiculturalism, so you might know that we're very passionate about promoting multiculturalism in Korea and educating people. And recently I was very lucky to be invited to be the Australian ambassador representative for an organization for children of multicultural families.
Yes.
So this is something we've been wanting to do for a while, and it feels like it's like the first steps in the right direction so that we can do more things for multicultural families in Korea, and especially for children as well. We're really looking forward to being able to create more content or assist other people in ways to provide content where multiracial children in Korea are represented more in media and TV.
Yeah, because like under 18 years old multicultural family children, like 200,000 people in Korea.
Is this your bias? BTS is your bias, baby?
Yes. 불타오르네.
Okay, winners of our second BTS giveaway. Here they are.
Me.
What is this here? This is like yours here. X Ocean X Sun
EXO?
X? No, not X yet. EXO. EXO are like fanboys being like, I love BTS. No, X Ocean X Sun X and Yume. I don't know. I put your icons up here and I will contact you. You have won BTS albums.
Wow!
Like this one.
Like this, like this.
Okay, thank you for watching our video. As we said, please give this video a thumbs up. It actually really helps now. And if you have some more comments for us, you can leave them down below or check out on social media when I ask for them. And don't forget to subscribe to us if you haven't already. Check out the comics on the blog and the webtoon, online webtoon, and we'll see you later. Bye.